Welcome back, Fantasy Showboys, Week 9 Memorial Day edition. Here we go. Let's recap what happened in Week 8. We're going to lead off here with Corey and Home Plate Collision taking on Steven and just a bit outside. And the fall for Corey continues. He's at 4-4 now. He loses 879 to 718 to a red-hot Steven and just a bit outside. Steven came through with the video of the week last week, so we're going to let him lead things off this week. Here's Steven on his big win.
What's up, guys? A little strapped for time this week, so I'm going to pull a Scotty Martin and make a video inside my car in the parking garage where I work. So, there you go, boys. Good week for me last week, top scorer in the league. Cargo had a huge week, my top scorer. Also had solid pitching, even though I left Steven Matz on the bench for 40 points, so that was really nice. But yeah, I had a good week. Hopefully Corey hasn't killed himself. Really hope he hasn't killed himself. I'll try to get these videos in on time to your crony, or AJ, excuse me. And then I got Chad this week, so hopefully I take his douchebag ass down. That's really all I got. Take it easy, boys.
I tell you what, it wasn't too long ago when Corey was fighting for first place and Steven was in the basement looking at last place. Now they're 4-4. They are even. This is a brand new season, so anything can happen. We're right in the thick of things. So the next matchup we're going to take a look at is the undefeated Peter and Jabroni Squad taking on Jeremy and the Hebrew Hammer. Peter's still undefeated, 8-0. 776 to 662. Peter is running away with this league, and I am not kidding. He has a 3-game lead, and doesn't look like he's slowing down. So here is Peter talking about staying undefeated in his win against Jeremy.
What's up, fantasy people? Sorry I missed out on last week's post. Been a long week. A lot of baseball going on. We're out in Cary, North Carolina for the Division II World Series right now. We won our first game. It's an 8-team double elimination bracket. So hopefully we'll be World Series champs. A lot of exciting stuff going on. Yeah, like I said, missed last week's video. We were playing in regional playoffs that week, so I was really busy. And I'm hitting you guys a quick video from my hotel right before head out. We got a game tonight. Rocking the shades inside because, when you're 8-0, you can do whatever you want. Another win, like I said, 776, 662. I think it was a little closer than the score indicated. Jeremy hung in there pretty much the whole time until the last day. Had a huge day. Everybody contributed. I think I put up 170 points. So all that's really good stuff. Let me look at pulling up the totals for the week. I didn't really have any huge standout performers. Starling Marte, 60 points. Ben's over 72 points. Dude's been on fire. Dexter Fowler, 57 points. Been a model of consistency. That's kind of why I acquired him. Pitchers-wise, also I forgot to mention Gregory Polanco, 63, Desmond, 52. So pretty much was an all-out team effort. It wasn't one guy was just going off. So when everybody's kind of, doing their job, you're going to get a win. Could have put up more points, when you're I'm undefeated, but, the last couple weeks, teams have been putting up a lot more points than me. So maybe it's the luck of the draw a little bit. But hey, I'm going to take it. 8-0, 3 games up. A lot of fight going on. A lot of fight going on in the standings, man. A lot of teams making a run. Corey starting to lose, but hopefully he figures it out and gets back to his winning ways. And all of a sudden, Steven's team looks like a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, so Steven's team, man. It's crazy, crazy stuff. Robinson Cano having a year. And I knew he'd be fine. I beat him to make him 1-4. But, I saw his team and I was like, he's going to figure it out. He'll be fine. And then, yeah, just a lot of clutter in there. I'm glad I don't really have to fight for that right now, but I'm sure things might even out. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully I just keep on winning, keep the train rolling, and take this the whole way. But, we'll see what happens. Obviously excited about the team. Also, I'm out in Cary, North Carolina. That's where I am right now. Playing over at the USA Baseball Complex over there. So I'm trying to get you guys some videos, some pictures, some cool stuff to put in the video next week. I don't really have that right now. But I'm gonna, take some pictures, get some video. A lot of fantasy players played on the Team USA team. So I'll hit you guys with your players up on the wall and their USA stuff, some access to the field, give you guys a little tour. So that's what you can look forward to my videos next week. But for right now, it's just me talking, sitting in a hotel room because I got to submit the video by tonight. So gonna prepare in advance for next week and get you guys. Sorry for missing out last week, but couldn't miss out this week. 8-0, rolling. We'll take it. Got to match up with the Burn this week. Right, lately hasn't been checking his team, but hopefully he does this week and we have a fun week. If not, might steamroll him, but if he does, he might beat me. I am worried about Bryce Harper playing in Philadelphia this week. That guy in Philadelphia, I think he hits a home run every game. So we'll see what happens. Good luck, everybody, and I'll hit you guys with a better video, some more quality stuff this week. But for now, got to take care of it. Hopefully I'll have a World Series championship next video. Good luck, guys. I also wanted to bring one thing up. Eric talking about how many home runs his team's hitting. Yeah, you are hot. Your team is doing pretty well, but you still lost to me. You're hitting more home runs now. I'm not going to bash on Longballer's name. But I do want to just read off some stats to you. I have 707 hits. It's good for first in the league. 397 runs, first in the league. 452 singles, first in the league. 143 doubles, second in the league. 14 triples, third in the league. Home runs, maybe I should be called the small ballers because I'm like 5th in the league, 6th in the league. That doesn't matter. RBIs, first in the league. Game-winning RBIs, first in the league. Walks, second in the league. And strikeouts, second to last in the league. So, stolen bases, first, 50. So I pretty much lead the league in every single statistical category. So you can have your home runs, man.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, going Hollywood with the sunglasses at night. That's Peter. Number 1, undefeated, leader in the clubhouse. That's Peter, man. Good luck to him as he continues his college baseball career and makes a run at the Division II College World Series. I think it's Division II. Either way, hope he wins it all. Draft's coming up in about a week. I will be watching, as we all should. Hopefully, Peter gets drafted and starts his major league career. He's undefeated, so basically he can put that on his resume above anything else if he wins a title. So let's see, nothing from Jeremy yet. Him and Bardo are going to come at you with some ballpark videos, so we're going to hold off on that. We are going to talk about Bardo and him squeaking out a victory, 834 to 828. He beat X Factor. This was as tight a game as we've had all year. I didn't know who was going to win this one. I was watching very, very closely, but it was the Long Ballers prevailing, beating X Factor. X Factor tried to keep his winning streak alive. He did a hell of a job. That was a heartbreaker, man. He finished 828. He finished with the 3rd highest score in the league this week, but he comes away with a loss. So I'm going to show that video, you and Jeremy's videos here in a minute, recapping the last matchup. 64 Phillies non-champions taking on the Weiss guys and Scott. Scott wins 676 to 541. All right, as promised, here is Bardo in Houston with the Hebrew Hammer.
What's up, fantasy people? Here with Hebrew Hammer. What's up? Minute Maid Park. About to watch some BP, Orioles, Astros. Chris Davis out there. I don't have a tote bag, or glove. I have no idea how I'm gonna fucking catch these. Best of luck.
As we've talked about before, if you've ever been to a ball game with the commissioner, you know what a fucking adventure that can be.
Got Bardo chasing balls over here.
And I know we've all been waiting for a Jake Marisnick fan sighting, so here you go.
Altuve, Correa, Nolan Ryan. Altuve. Jake Marisnick.
The commission coming at you from Minute Maid Park here in Houston with the Hebrew Hammer. We're about to interview Dallas Keuchel here real quick. Dallas, what do you think how your season's doing so far, Dallas?
Do better!
Yeah, do better, he says. You're not helping out now.
You suck!
Got an exclusive with Carlos Correa right now. Correa, how do you feel about being on Long Ballers? Oh, it's the greatest pickup ever. A month early, you know. Best shortstop since Jeter and A-Rod. I love being on the commission's team. Yeah, well, Hebrew Hammer, do you like playing Carlos Correa?
No.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Correa.
Fucking Eric over here trying to get a free Coke for being a DD. We missed a fucking Springer home run. Suck it, Peter. That's one.
Yes, Springer did hit a home run for Jeremy, but we do know how the week did turn out. Let's watch some more.
That's another strikeout for Chris Davis.
Yeah,
Davis loves to fucking do.
Yeah, him and Trevor Story are probably brothers.
Trevor Story's way worse.
Adam! Adam! Scott loves you. Just kidding.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Adam Jones, homie right there. Commission Hebrew Hammer here, Minute Maid again. So a little explanation here before Valbuena comes up, who was my pickup against X Factor.
I fucking tried to get him.
Jeremy last year picked him up, streamed him all the time. We have an inside joke, running joke, because every time he picked him up, he hit a fucking home run. So every time he hit a home run, Jeremy would send a text and said, Luis Valbuena! Yeah, just super capital and long. So, I picked him up for today. I love getting guys.
I fucking tried to pick him up.
You tried, and I beat him to it. So he's my my pickup for the day against X Factor. So let's see how he does.
So Bardo just previewed his daily pickup of Valbuena. Let's keep in mind that he beat X Factor by 6 points. Let's watch.
Luis Valbuena. Long Ballers pickup for the day against X Factor.
Luis
Valbuena.
Oh God!
He fucking did it! Are you serious? Luis Valbuena! Oh my God, dude. That fucking guy. What a joke, you fucker. You piece of shit.
Yes! Yes!
You piece of shit. I didn't even have a second baseman today, you cocksucker. I can't believe you fucking just did that. I don't even have a second baseman today, you dickbag.
Epic!
Oh, that's fucking
Epic!
awesome. You
Oh
gotta-
my goodness. Fantasy Showboys coming at you.
Sorry, X, that was the difference in your week, man. Daily pickups, they do matter, so every point matters in this league. So, that was Bardo and the Long Ballers. They did end up winning by 6 points. Let's jump right in and preview Week 9, starting off with Bardo and the Long Ballers and his matchup against Steven, and just a bit outside. This is my matchup of the week. We got a red-hot Steven 4-4. I knew he would start coming around eventually, and he's coming around now, taking on a 5-3 long baller. So this is my matchup of the week. This is going to be a good one. Bardo is absent this week on a cruise. I don't know how he swung that, but he's on a cruise, so he's probably going to lose. Struggling Corey and Home Plate Collision taking on the X Factor. This is going to be a good one. X Factor put up big points last week, and Corey's struggling. So this is a telling week for both of these guys. Let's see who can pull it out. Next, we got Jeremy and the Hebrew Hammer taking on the Weiss guys and Scott. Hebrew Hammer's 3-5. White Sky's 4-4. These guys are both battling for that last playoff spot. We'll see what happens. And this would be the upset of the year if Bernie and his 2-6, 64 Phillies non-champions can take down Peter and the Jabroni squad, undefeated 8-0. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Sitting here Wednesday, it doesn't look good, but anything can happen. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see what happens. I got this one in the bag.